7 silent habits quietly destroying your life, and how to rebuild an iron mind. There are habits we rarely notice, habits that quietly shape our days, our thoughts, our lives. Most of us drift through life without realizing how much of our energy, focus, and joy is being quietly stolen. We move from task to task, from distraction to distraction, rarely pausing to ask if this is the life we truly want. The truth is, every person can regain control, strengthen their mind, and reclaim the calm, focus, and clarity they once had. The key is recognizing the habits that quietly undermine us and learning how to overcome them. Today we'll explore 7 of these habits, 7 silent thieves of your energy, your happiness, and your potential. And more importantly, we'll discuss how to rebuild an iron mind, a mind that is resilient, disciplined, and unshakable no matter what life throws your way. The first habit that drains most people is living on autopilot. We go through the motions every day, waking up, checking our phones, going to work, completing tasks, scrolling through social media, and rarely stop to think about what we are truly doing. Life becomes repetitive. Each day blurs into the next. Living on autopilot steals your awareness. It steals the opportunity to notice beauty, to think deeply, to make choices with intention. It keeps the mind passive, and in a passive mind, creativity and curiosity die slowly. To break free from autopilot, start small. Notice your surroundings. Pause before responding. Ask yourself why you do the things you do. Every conscious action, no matter how small, is a step toward freedom. This is the beginning of an iron mind. Comparison is the second silent thief of peace. From the moment we start noticing others, we begin measuring ourselves against them. Someone appears more successful, more attractive, more talented, or more accomplished, and suddenly we feel smaller, weaker, or inadequate. But the truth is, life is not a competition. Your path is yours alone. The only person worth comparing yourself to is who you were yesterday. Growth happens quietly, in small steps, often invisible to the world, but profoundly meaningful to you. By focusing on your own progress and your own choices, you regain the control comparison tries to steal. The iron mind sees value in every small victory, every lesson learned, every act of courage. Seeking approval. The third habit is seeking approval. Many of us spend our lives trying to please others, friends, family, colleagues, rather than acting on our principles. We wear masks to be liked or admired, and in doing so, we sacrifice our authenticity. The moment we act for approval, we give away our power. The iron mind recognizes this. It chooses integrity over applause. It acts according to what is right, not what is popular. True freedom comes when we stop measuring ourselves by others' opinions and start listening to our own judgment. Overthinking is the fourth habit that quietly exhausts the mind. Thoughts spin endlessly, imagining what could go wrong, replaying moments that cannot be changed, doubting every decision. Overthinking is not intelligence, it is distraction. It drains energy, paralyzes action, and fuels anxiety. The iron mind observes thoughts, evaluates them, and then lets go of those that serve no purpose. It learns to act decisively without needing to dwell on every possible outcome. Avoiding discomfort is the fifth habit that limits growth. Life is filled with challenges, difficult conversations, uncertainty, and change. Most people retreat from these moments, choosing comfort over growth. But true strength is forged in discomfort, facing challenges, confronting fear, and taking action despite uncertainty builds resilience. The iron mind understands that every difficulty is an opportunity to strengthen character, to expand capacity, and to grow. Comfort is tempting, but courage shapes destiny. The sixth habit is chronic worrying. People spend hours imagining disasters that may never happen. They replay potential failures in their minds, anticipating rejection, loss, or disappointment. Worry doesn't change the future. It only robs you of present energy and clarity. The iron mind focuses on what is actionable now by directing attention to what can be controlled and letting go of what cannot. The mind becomes steady, calm, and powerful. Action replaces fear. Discipline replaces doubt. The seventh habit is ignoring the value of time. Life is finite, and yet we waste so many moments on trivial distractions. Social media, mindless entertainment, procrastination, they all quietly steal the hours we could use to create, learn, and grow. Time mismanaged leads to regret. Time managed leads to freedom. The iron mind treats each moment as precious, focusing energy on meaningful action, reflection, and growth. Every day is an opportunity to cultivate discipline, sharpen the mind, and build resilience. These 7 habits, living on autopilot, comparison, seeking approval, overthinking, avoiding discomfort, chronic worry, and mismanaging time, quietly undermine potential and happiness. But the iron mind is different. It observes, reflects, and acts deliberately. It cultivates focus, discipline, and clarity. It faces discomfort without fear, acts without seeking approval, and invests time where it matters most. If you embrace these principles, you can reclaim your energy, your focus, and your life. You can develop a mind that is calm, clear, and unshakable. Subscribe to Iron Mind for more guidance on building discipline, resilience, and philosophical wisdom. In a world full of noise and distraction, the greatest power you can possess is a mind that remains focused, steady, and unshakable. An iron mind.